guys, do stay to the ending of the podcast as I have a bonus for you. I wanted to include in today's podcast a little bit of a sharing and why I have a love for networking as a keynote speaker and starting a podcast to grow your business.
Something wonderful for your ears and your mind.
I've been running my business for 12 years and I totally enjoy my business role as a networking keynote speaker. Okay, so let me just roll with you so you can do some of the work. Would you agree that networking creates opportunities?
Yes.
So networking creates
Opportunities.
Okay, a little bit louder. Networking creates
Opportunities.
Okay, so when I engage with the audience, my style is really simple. I stick to 4 stages, starting with how to create smart, powerful networking goals, how to build an audience, mastering the art of conversation, and the final stage is how to turn coffee into clients. In other words, how can I follow up like a pro? And this was the inspiration to my podcast. I love to research and invest my own personal development time to find out what are SMEs and entrepreneurs struggling with. And this was the inspiration to the topic of why I started the Bella Networking podcast show. If you revisit episode 5, I shared an episode to why I started the Bella Networking podcast show over a Christmas period. The inspiration to the topic was actually around following up. Hence, the name of the show, Turn Coffee into Clients. And this came about because after my research, I found so many entrepreneurs and SMEs would make great efforts attending networking events, picking up their business card, eating the lovely canapes, drinking the lovely wine, juice, or whatever was on tap, networking, making all these great, wonderful connections, exchanging lots and lots of business cards to find the next day instant procrastination would set in. And it would be so difficult to find the time and get motivated to follow up. So that's why I came up with the branding Turn Coffee into Clients podcast show. You are listening to Turn Coffee into Clients podcast show. To hear the remainder of this episode on Bella Networking Podcast, please visit any of your favourite podcast apps, Google Podcast, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and so much more. If you have any questions for me, please connect with me on LinkedIn or drop me an email. Or if you have any questions on how to network like a pro during the pandemic to grow your business, I'd love to hear from you and share my online networking tips. Guys, have a great week and happy online networking.